First part, yesterday we discussed that the Supreme Lord, when He descends, when He descends as a deity, He takes a form whose features of the form are resembling the features of the external Vigraha. Similarly, this is a very important point, because when I give my attention to details of the external Vigraha, my attention is also being given to the details of the Prakrita Rupa of the Lord who is residing in that. As an avatara, he is residing, Satchidananda avatara. The external Vigraha is a Satchidananda-ized avatara. Avatara is a combination of the Aprakrita Lord and the external Vigraha. In the case of Nama Avatara, it is Aprakrita Nama and the Shakti Avesha Nama together. Just like I have a soul and I have a body, and then when I am acting in this material world, I don't act separately. Soul and body acts together. So when the Lord also comes, when the Lord engages in Leelas in this material world, His soul is not like our soul here. Our soul is what? Dreaming. Only it's sleeping, spiritually sleeping, only knowing this body. All the details of these activities are all by Prakriti, created by Prakriti. Prakriti kriyamanani gunai karmani sarvashaha. In the case of the Lord, when He takes on a Prakrita Sharira in the material world, in the case of Shakti Avesha Nama, in the case of the deities, you have to understand that He, as a Prakrita Lord, He is there in the same form and doing all the activities spiritually. Now, when I condition soul in this material world, when we act, the activities are done by Prakriti, and I am just seeing their activities. I am just a seer. In the case of the Lord, He is not just a seer. He is full-fledged. In fact, He is seeing, He is doing, He is touching, He is smelling, everything directly, without the need for anything. But for our sake, He takes on a body through which. So in other words, who is active in a deity? A Prakrita Vigraha, which is looking similar to the external Vigraha, is the one who is active fully. Similarly, in the case of Nama Avatar also, it is Aprakrita Nama who is active. That is why Krishna is on the tongue, Prabhupada says. So, He is fully accessible to us, and He engages in activities through His, just like I do my activities through my body. Similarly, the transcendental name Nama Avatara, Aprakrita Nama, acts through the Shakti Avesha Nama. So, when I chant, then that Aprakrita Nama takes the sound features of my chant, so that when I give attention to my chant, then I am touching Him. Just like you see in the case of deity avatars, so many different forms of deities are established all over the world, and the Lord, He expands into that many number of forms. His original form takes on that number of forms, without His original form reducing in anything. Simultaneously, you see, 1 minus 1 is 1. All expansions of the Lord are like that. Nama of the Lord is also like that. He is also expanding into my tongue, your tongue, everybody's tongue. When you are hearing, you are chanting, that is exactly you are hearing the Aprakrita Nama, because He has taken the same sound as your sound. So therefore it is so important to hear. When you are hearing by attention the Shakti Avesha Nama, you are also hearing. Hearing means at least your mind is hearing. To really hear, you need spiritual ears awakened. But your mind is hearing. Spiritual mind is hearing. Just like if I am sitting in a theater and I am watching a movie. Okay, so when I am watching a movie is in one world. I am lost in the movie world. But in the movie world, suddenly I see my house there. Immediately what happens? You will recall your house. It helps you wake up. Awakens your consciousness. So in the same way, what did I do? In the movie theater, my attention was fixed on the movie world. And in the movie world, a picture of my house comes. That reminds me. In the same way, in the material world, a representation of the Lord as the Shakti Aveshanama comes. Its look and the look of its sound features of Shakti Aveshanama, sound features of the Aprakritanama are same. So by giving attention to it, I am actually touching the Lord Himself. This you have to understand. You understand this, you just see the tremendous possibilities of spiritualization of our. Prabhupada says even our spiritual body gets spiritualized. Become free from all sin and get spiritualized just by associating with the Nama. So powerful is even simple mindful japa is so powerful. Mindful japa will simply bring about soulful japa as you go on. Why? Because mindful japa establishes connection with the Lord. You are in an attention embrace with the Lord. So naturally everything will flow in, all Sat, Chit and Ananda will flow in.